Boom. And you're live. Welcome, everybody, to One Stream Adventure. I'm just joking. Hey.
He's in some kind of mood tonight, guys. I'm so sorry in advance.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long, crazy week.
It has. It's been a long week.
So I guess first things first, can everybody hear us? Give us some thumbs up if you can hear us.
Can you hear and see us okay?
Nothing.
Yes.
Awesome.
Such a delay. Sorry, guys.
So sorry. Like 7 seconds delay. We've had a really busy week, so we're both drinking some coffee. Sorry in advance for any lagging or anything that goes on. We're harvest hosting tonight.
Yes. You are a bit blurry.
Are you on the same Wi-Fi as me?
Yeah, let me let's try to switch over where let's see if that helps.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm checking on the kids too, because they may be on our same Wi-Fi.
Buffering, it seems. All right, we're gonna figure this out. Sorry. We're on T-Mobile home internet, and it seemed to be doing fine, of course, until we went live. Think of it as a soft focus. That's awesome. Oh gosh, we don't know where our AT&T box went.
It disappeared this week.
Yep. It's better now? Okay. So
I think Nick was on it on his phone and on his computer. So
yeah, we've basically turned every device off that we could possibly turn off at this point. And who took up macrame?
Oh, this?
Oh yeah.
I love to do macrame and crocheting.
There's one right above me too that a plant usually stays in.
Yeah, so today's travel day, and we only made it a few hundred miles, so the plants are still put away, and so the macrame basket is for the plant when we are settled. All right, let's go back up to the top real quick and
yes.
say some hellos.
All right.
Charlie and Grace, hi. It's so good to see you.
It is.
She is our extended
see your
RV.
icon anyways. It'd be better to see you in person. But you're out there seeing those fancy cars. I saw that post. That was pretty sweet. The pink McLaren.
Don't be jealous.
Yeah, I was a little jealous on that one.
Charlie, extended RV content creator family. We love you and miss you.
Wayne said, someday after retiring, when I have time off, I definitely would like to attend this rally.
Yes.
Put it on the list.
We had never been, and this was our first, and we'll definitely be back.
And then book a week of vacation after it so that you can recover.
All right. And then we have Stuart and Ken and Joe. Excellent Adventures. Hi, guys. Miss y'all already.
Hello.
We got to hang out with you a bunch this week. And then Denise and let's see, Charlie Grace. We are V.
Audio is good.
Yay.
Getting better. All right, cool. So I hope we're okay now and that the audio is decent.
Yes. So we are harvest hosting. Quick update for you guys.
I was too lazy to put Dishy out. I know. I'm sorry.
Well, yes, but if they knew where we were, they would understand why.
Yeah.
So I found a skydiving facility to harvest host at. And so as soon as we got here, there was skydivers coming in.
Just parachutes everywhere, just in the sky.
It was like 8 of them at one time.
It was the coolest thing.
And he didn't have his camera. We're just standing out there in awe. And then 2 more planes went up and 2 more sets of divers came out. So pretty cool.
Lots of people saying it was great to see at the national rally.
It was so great seeing all you guys too.
Yes.
It was such a humbling and blessing all at the same time.
It was quite the experience. It was our first national rally. And yeah, it was quite the experience. Like it was a lot. It seemed like it could be overwhelming, but I think they did a really good job of kind of planning things out so that you could kind of make your own path.
We'll break that down a little bit more in just a few minutes. We just want to take some time to say hi and let y'all know where we are. Stuart
said, hey guys, hey, we missed the national rally, maybe in Florida. We are going to be at the Florida Georgia Line Grand Design Rally.
Yes. Yes.
It's not Florida Georgia line, but
the Grand
it's
Design.
the Grand Design Rally down in Florida.
Yes.
We will be there. So
if you're going, let us know because we will be there.
We would love to see you.
And then we will be in Florida for the rest of the winter. So let us know where you're at.
We RV. We almost stopped there tonight.
Oh man, you should have. It would have been awesome.
Audio is breaking up again. Oh gosh. Why is the internet doing this to us tonight? Any other time, it's perfect. Try turning your hotspot on your iPad, and let's see if we can switch over to that.
Don't block them out.
Guys, if we stop for a second, we're gonna switch over to AT&T, and let's see if that works a little bit better. We have some people on here. Yeah.
Hi, Jim and Buffy.
And I see Nursing Our Travel Blog.
Hi, Natasha and Bill.
Hey guys, we're all blurry. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Miller's Emotions on here too. I'm gonna miss everybody, and a fly's gonna fly in my coffee.
Oh no.
All right, we're gonna try to get the hotspot going. Are we still good, guys? Can y'all see us, hear us?
Can you see us? Can you hear and see us now? I hope that's better. Yep.
Okay, awesome. Hi, Jamie.
Much better. Okay, so we switched over to our iPad, AT&T, which has 5G.
Yep.
So hopefully that is better for everybody, and we can get this show.
Head and Ginger's on as well.
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
I'm so sorry we didn't get to hang out with you guys more at the rally.
I know. I messaged them and told them that because I was like, it was crazy.
Sweet. Clearly, and you can hear just fine. Yes,
awesome.
Better.
Thank you.
Drastically better. Sweet.
Well, God, I love all those different internet services, guys. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's just you trial and error at this point. Like you speed test everything. To give you an example, T-Mobile was getting 70 down and like 10 up, and that's what we started streaming on. But then it wasn't good. AT&T is getting like 20 down and
2 up,
5 up. And it's better. So who knows?
So, and I'm going to apologize in advance for if you hear any background noise. Mm-hmm. There is a cooler truck beside us running its generator whenever it needs to get cold. So
this is our beautiful view at the Harvest Host
on this side.
How do you like that view, guys? This is why we RV.
Oh goodness. Anyways, that's the cooler truck for the restaurant. So every time it goes to cool down, the generator kicks on. But it's only on for like 5 minutes and then it goes away.
Sweet view, right?
Now I'll have to show y'all the other view on pictures. I'll post the pictures of the other view because the other view is 3 airplanes and 2 airplane hangars and a cornfield, and like it's amazing that direction. You just can't.
And sorry, we're both drinking a little bit of coffee because our throats, like after the rally this week, is
between talking and the dust from the horse track and stuff is getting to us. So, all right.
Wish I had a view like that.
Y'all are all hilarious. I love it.
We can.
Hey, Uncle Michael.
We can pass it along. Uncle Michael, hello. You too. All right. Let's catch them up on where we've been.
Okay, so the last video was Mackinac.
Other than the rally, because you guys knew that.
Yeah. Last video was Mackinac?
Last video was Mackinac Island.
Yep. So since then, we've been up to the Sulaks.
Yeah, we spent 2 weeks in Sulaks.
Sulaks. And then we went over to Copper Harbor.
Anybody ever been to Sulaks? Have you ever been in like the locks tour? And because fun fact, Lake Superior is 20 feet higher in elevation than Lake Huron. So they have to have a way to get the boats from Lake Superior to Huron.
Yeah, through the St. Mary's River.
Through the river. Yeah. So
the
locks are pretty cool.
The locks raise and lower the boats.
Yep.
Pretty cool. And then we went from there to Copper Harbor.
Huckleberry says, I hear trains. Anybody that went to the rally is going to hear that for a while. It's like ingrained right here.
Someone on the Grand Design page said they recorded like a clip of the trains and they replay it in their camper every 10 minutes.
Just so they make them feel like they're back at the rally.
It's so fun.
I broke my foot at Mackinac Hill. Oh no.
Oh no.
So sorry to hear that.
So you didn't get to do much. I'm so sorry.
That stinks. All right.
Trains echo still.
Yes. All right. So Sioux Locks,
Copper Harbor.
Kapahaba. It's not copper. It's Kappa.
Then we got to harvest those down at a snowmobile
museum,
which was pretty awesome.
That was actually really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Manistee, Michigan.
And did Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Yes, Sleeping Bear Dunes.
Kicked my butt.
Almost died. I really did. I almost died.
I felt like I was going to die.
I felt like the sands of time was just slipping from beneath my feet.
You're being very dramatic tonight. This one should be in theater, guys.
We're hearing them right now.
Oh, because they're still there.
And then, let's see, we spent some time there. That was actually a casino. I can't wait to show you guys that in the video.
Yeah, look it up. It's called Little River Casino.
Mm-hmm.
And if you stay at that RV park, you actually get key cards for the entire casino. So you can they have 3 restaurants, 3 pools, 3 jacuzzis, a spa. What else they have? They have a sauna, a workout room.
It's indoor pools, outdoor pools, restaurants, ice cream parlors.
An outside garden, like a botanical garden, and then they have a winter garden.
The casino, which we didn't spend any time through the casino. We walked through it just to see what they had.
Well, we walked through it to get to the restaurant.
And we walked through it because they had free fountain drinks. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. So if you go to the restaurant and you want to drink and you want a fountain drink,
they send you into the casino.
They just send you into the casino because there's a wall of fountain drinks.
We were also in Manistee last month. Are you following us? No.
I think so.
I don't think so. Maybe. Where are you going next?
Or are y'all following us?
I don't know.
We don't know who got there first.
You had us at an ice cream parlor. Right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then the surrounding town was really cool too. So
your mom is on here.
Hi, Mama.
Everybody, Charlotte Chapman. That's Cindy's mom. So
I told her we were going live tonight, but I figured she'd be doing yard work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
Little
River. And then we came down to Bear Cave, which was still in Michigan.
And got the paint job fixed on the camper.
Yes, we did. If any of you remember, we did a video a year ago where we had the side patio replaced. Well, where it was replaced, there was a few defects in the paint that were starting to show up.
There's like little bubbles,
like ripples almost. And so we worked with Grand Design, was able to take the rig back, and it was just in this red, just one of the red stripes. So we took it back and they fixed the red stripe for us.
Yep. And then they also did paint samples so they could test the paint to see if it was something that's going to be an issue in other rigs.
We got 56 in the house, guys.
Hi, guys.
Thank you all so much for being here. Go ahead and share this live stream out. Let's see if we can hit 100. Give us some thumbs up. I see only 21 thumbs up right now.
You're being ambitious, huh?
Yeah, we got this. Come on.
Look, they all said, "Hi, Mama."
Hi, Mama. So that leads us to
the Grand Design Rally,
Bear Cave, and then we get to the Grand Design Rally.
Yep.
And what a rally it was.
Oh my goodness.
We went to the Tennessee Rally, which was amazing. I'm not taking anything from that.
No, Leon and them did great. But
yes.
This is like Tampa RV show type rally with just Grand Design people. So like if y'all have ever been to an RV show, you get the vendors, you get the display units, you get the community, like all of that all wrapped together, plus the activities for Grand Design too, which makes it pretty cool.
And I'm totally getting distracted by Ken and Joe. Harold, Hot Rod is missing his treat buddy, Harold. So Ken and Joe have a chow whose name is Hot Rod. He's a cool dog. And I spent almost the entire week trying to get that dog to let me touch him. And it would not happen. Even though he would take treats out of my hands. I even walked him, but he just kept his distance and he stared at me the whole time.
Like really close to him, but not let him touch him.
We need a couple more weeks with Hot Rod so that we can try to make that friendship go.
It's okay, Connie. We know you love us.
Yep.
She says she can't do a thumbs up from her phone.
Dale said the rally was so much fun, but so exhausting. Yes.
Yes.
And we're gonna get to this later, but definitely a special thank you to Dale and Angela for everything you guys did. We could not have made it through the week without you.
No, because they are rally not experts, but what is it called? Alumni.
Yes.
They're rally alumni. This was their third national rally.
Yep.
So they already knew the ropes, they knew where to park, they knew where everything was. So they helped us out tremendously.
Mm-hmm. All right. So National Rally. Show of hands in the chat. Just put a little palm up. If you have attended the National Rally.
Or just type yes if you can't.
Or type yes. Yeah.
Yeah. If you attended a rally.
Have you attended a rally? Hand up or just type yes. All right. So we want to just kind of describe how the rally worked a little bit. Some of the things that, that go on while you're at the rally. So that was really cool. Oh, wow. Look at all the yeses. Sweet.
You know who that is? It's John and Susan.
Oh, hey.
It's going a little too fast. I almost didn't catch it.
The chat was just like with all the yeses.
With all the yeses.
All right.
RV Your Way is Sean and Angela.
Oh, yay. Hey, guys.
That's their new channel, guys.
There's a new YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. They haven't had any content on there yet, so give them some time, but check them out once they start posting things.
Yep. All right. So,
ooh, it's
just
quiet.
got really quiet. So, if you've ever been to the rally, you know that it's kind of broken up into a bunch of different sections, and those sections all have their own like area hosts.
Which are wagon masters and regional,
right? Because it takes an army to put this event on. Mm-hmm. I'm just Grand Design, the wagon masters,
the volunteers.
Like it takes so many people to make this thing successful, and they did a fantastic job. For the life of me, I have no idea how they pulled that off, but it was awesome.
Well, and then you also have 4 days of events, and then you have 2 pre-rally days leading up to those events if you get there early, and then of course you can stay later as well. But those 4 events, you have breakfast every single day, you have dinner every single evening, and it's just amazing. And then you have seminars, and you have tours and
events, meals, and volunteer events. Like it's just
bike rides.
There is so much for you guys to do, and it's kind of like pick your own path because there's multiple things going on at the same time.
Right. So not everybody has to do the same thing, because if I don't want to go on a tour, then I can choose to go to a seminar.
Yep. There's vendor tents.
Mm-hmm.
The vendors were awesome.
And I think one of the most important things is you get your rig serviced while you're there.
Yes.
So you can choose 3 items that you need to have done, and if they are able to do it on site, they will.
I see a lot of people put an alliance in the chat. If my Grand Design folks could just start flooding the chat with Grand Design.
That's John and Susan and Bill and Natasha.
And I think there was a couple other. No, Alliance is awesome. Like, I hope you guys enjoyed your rally.
I see their rally was a month or 2 ago.
Right.
So I'm sure they had a great time at their rally as well.
Yeah. There we go. GDRV for life. Let's just go ahead and fill up the chat with that.
But so I'm sure the Alliance Rally and the Keystone Rally all have seminars as well, right? Because I think that's a popular thing for events like this. So make sure that if you ever get to go, look through the descriptions of all those seminars and figure out like where you want to go, because we would have to divide and conquer and we did like see everything and do everything.
We did that with the volunteer event. She went on the volunteer event on Monday. And I went Thursday morning with the kids. The kids went with her, or Michaela went with you. And then both kids went with me Thursday morning. Yep. So we were just we had to divide and conquer in order to be able to do stuff.
Yep. And that's the smartest way I know to do it, because you get to take in more like a sponge.
Yeah.
So
let's talk a little bit about some of the stuff that we got done to the rig.
Well, you were here for that, not me.
What's really cool is with the National Rally, when you register for the National Rally, you get to put 3 things on there that you want to have like diagnosed. Like you want them to come look at it. And so they can't guarantee that they can fix it on the spot, but they will come out and look at it. So there was a couple of things. Our awning lights. I was starting to get the twinkle, twinkle little stars in some of our awning lights. And we got new awning lights. So that was awesome. Gosh, what else did we do? Our slide, there was something going on with the wall on one side of the big living room side.
Yep.
They came out. That is
it's the part that has to be ordered.
Right. They were like, we could fix it now, but we don't have the part to replace it with. So we'll get you in the service. So if they can't fix it, then they do service. There's also like Lippert is there.
Moride is there.
Moride is there. There are a lot of vendors there, but there was also a lot of technicians there from those companies.
Yes.
And they dedicated like an entire parking lot to fixing suspensions and frame, like anything, like
leaf hangers, all of it, like anything and everything that you think of, they can either direct you in the right way, or schedule you for service, or just take care of it.
Our underbelly was starting to sag a little bit in one spot. Look, we put 14,000 miles on this thing in a year. Like, it's going to have some things that needs to be addressed.
But they fixed it for us.
They were under there. Put it back up.
And then Lippert was really funny because he was actually next door for Dale and Angela because they were there with us. And I went outside and 2 more techs pulled up just to check on that tech. And I was like, hey, can you come here for a minute? I have a question. And they just came on in and they did whatever I needed them to do.
Yeah. So we got a part from them too.
Yep.
So that was good. And then we actually met up with some vendors too. So I'm sure you guys, if you follow us on Facebook, you will have seen that we posted a picture with Moride.
Yep.
And with the camera. So we did a segment with Moride, and there's some things that are going on there that we're going to be sharing with the community pretty soon.
Yes.
So we are super excited about that one. Yes, stay tuned because there's some pretty cool stuff.
And then we actually got to talk in a seminar.
Yes.
We led our own seminar.
Yes.
I guess is the right phrase for that one.
We had 1 hour to talk in our own seminar.
Super nervous.
Yeah, well,
I was nervous. He was excited.
I was excited, but
he made a slideshow though, which made me a little bit better.
Right, so
I had prompts.
I found out the day before that we would have a projector, and so at 1 a.m. the morning of.
Chad's here. Hi, Chad.
Hey there.
Hi, Daddy.
The morning of the. Did you just call Chad Daddy?
No, Chapman's going here. That's my daddy.
Chad?
No, I said hi, Chad, and I said hi, Daddy. 2 different people, guys.
Okay.
People.
Let's make sure we.
Oh my goodness. You're getting all blushy.
I know. I was like, you said hi, Chad, hi, Daddy. What? All right, so.
Oh my Lord, guys.
Reeling it back in. Let's get back onto the interstate.
Okay.
All right. So.
JD said new hitch. No new hitch.
No, I mean.
Not yet.
Well, we did get one part of it.
Oh yeah, we did get a hitch plate.
Yeah, so we had we have the Moride hitch, the one that kind of slides forward and backwards.
Yeah.
But it was blue, and the blue paint was like chipping, and because of that, it has started to rust in some spots. And so we went ahead and got that addressed. So they put a whole new head on it.
Yeah.
So it's black now.
Not the whole new kingpin, but
let's just say the black looks a lot better with the black rig than the blue did.
Because that's what matters.
That was the only thing that was blue on the rig.
Daddy said, "What is wrong with Carol?"
Chatty. Hashtag chatty. Wow. Let's not.
Thanks, Natasha.
Right. So, so we did that. We got some more Moride stuff that's going on.
Yep.
We actually.
Well, you were talking about the seminar.
Oh yeah, seminar. Let's
go back to go back to what you're talking about.
All right. So the seminar was basically like, what is it like to be a parent on the road, if full timing? So what we did is we broke it down to some questions that we get a lot, and there was 10 questions. Things like, what do you do? How do you take your pets on the road? What about your kids in school? Why'd you pick the Grand Design 399? And what type of modifications have you made? And what do you like? And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that because the renovations got some. They got noticed at the rally, and
everybody said our seminar was great. Thank you guys for all your support and coming and watching it.
Yes, thank you so much.
Because y'all already know a lot of our stories, so it was really great to see familiar faces.
Yeah, so when we went to the Tennessee rally, that was like 15 minutes, and it was just kind of giving our backstory. And so this was a time that we really kind of got to dive deep into us and how the things, tips and tricks we use to make RV life easier.
Right.
And so there were some things that that people were definitely like taking notes on, which was pretty cool.
It's an airplane.
There's a plane taking off like right across the street from us. So sorry for the noise. But so it's some things like Alfred. If you've ever heard of the Alfred app. Yes?
Denise said that's the most we've ever heard your kids talk.
Yeah. So the Alfred app is a free app on iDevices. And so you can actually use like an iPad as a security camera.
Yeah.
Or a webcam, really.
Yeah, just check in on things.
Yeah, to check in on things. And you can look at it from your phone or vice versa. If you like, you can use your devices, MacBooks, stuff like that, to be able to use it. And it's free. So that's pretty cool. There is a paid version, but it's free to start.
And we've talked about that before on our channel because we used to use it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We have recently switched over to a different security system just to make things a little bit more easier to access remotely.
Yeah.
But we're still making changes and stuff, so we won't put that out there yet. Come here. Come say hi. Come here.
Come say hi, Kami.
Come on, say hi.
Come here.
Oh, he's not tall enough.
Say hi, Kami.
He doesn't like the sounds of the planes, so he wants some loving.
He's scared of the planes.
And he needs a bath.
He's a big boy. Look. I know. All right. So, back to the seminar. Sorry.
We're getting very distracted tonight.
Yes.
Stay on task.
I think the kind of summarize it, I think it went really well. I love the message that we were able to deliver, and I think we're going to be using that in some other areas too, going forward. And so we're just super happy, and we feel super blessed and thankful to even have had the opportunity to talk at a Grand Design National Rally.
Right, or just to have the opportunity to tell our story. It could have just been 2 people that showed up, or all 600 rigs could have been there. Like, you don't know what you're going to get when you get there. So when they ask you to speak, like, it's really nerve-wracking knowing that you
don't really know what to prepare for.
You don't have a clue how big the room is, or if you have a stage or a projector or whatever. But I don't know if y'all know of the channel Stairs Up Handle In. Jen and Eric, they actually used the same room we were going to be in beforehand. So she let Harold know, hey, you can use slideshow.
A projector. There's a microphone. Like, she was super helpful.
So big thank you to her, because she messaged us, was like, hey guys, we went in on Thursday, and you can use a projector,
right,
and have a slideshow. So that was super helpful.
Chad, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Chad.
You guys don't have to do that. We really appreciate that, though.
And
I love the little sticker too.
I love you too, Uncle Michael.
Everyone seemed to enjoy your seminar, so thank you. That's great feedback, and of course we want to be able to improve as we go into the next one, because we'll be speaking at I believe we're speaking at the Florida Georgia Line Rally, and then
we're supposed to be speaking. Yes.
We're supposed to be speaking, and then we've been invited to speak at the court site in February, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to make that because we'll be in Florida. And we've got some pretty cool stuff coming down the pipeline and while we're in Florida too. So.
Uncle Michael said your plant is growing behind you. It's like non-existent growing.
The plants are all in their boxes.
Yeah,
it's travel day.
They're put away for travel day, but it is doing good. It's growing nice and big. I'll have to post a picture of it.
Yep.
Oh, and the kids for the seminar. Everybody gave me feedback about how nice and polite our kids are. And that is such a huge blessing to hear, because as a parent, you don't know, how they actually act away from you. so to know that they were actually talkative and polite to all of you guys out and about was wonderful to hear. And hopefully they'll talk more on camera and at other seminars, because they did great.
Yeah.
At least I thought they did great.
Huckleberry said, we liked seeing you guys supporting the Next Tubers after your seminar. The Next Tubers that came up was Less Drunk, More Journey. And I'm sure all of you have probably heard of them.
Yes.
Let me tell you, they did an amazing job. And
we had to leave early because we had someone come into our rig about 20 minutes before their seminar ended.
Yes.
So we did have to leave early, but we wanted to stay and get as much of it as we could. The same with the other YouTubers. Like, we tried making to all of their seminars when we could.
But Nathan and Marissa did a fantastic job with their seminar, and they did a really good job with just the handling everything that comes their way in there. Like they just
and they did a lot of meet and greets while they were there too, which was pretty cool because we got to see them and take pictures with them.
It was really cool to get to observe YouTubers that were, you know, at that level.
Yeah.
So like them, and Chad and Tara from Changing Lings was there as well. We got to actually
interact with them,
and spend some time with them. So like those guys, both of them, like top notch, great people. You know, obviously there's a high demand on their time, but they handle it so well. And it was really cool as a channel that wants to get there someday to be able to observe how they're actually handling that stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. Oh, and there was an earlier question about if we got to see their new rig, and yes, we did. It was on display.
Okay, so let's talk about. Well, let's see. Where are we at in the agenda?
Well, we did meet the vendors.
Yeah. We have notes because I will be off in left field somewhere.
Well, okay, so we did service decks.
We're gonna get to that in just a minute because there was actually a couple of rigs there that were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some prototypes that were pretty cool. Before we got there, we wanted to say some special thank yous because it takes a village.
It really does take a village.
Yes. Dale and Angela Walsh, you guys are just amazing. Look, they played so many roles for us. They played, they
played our marketing managers, number one.
Yes.
Like they talk about us to everybody. So that right there is just huge support. But two, Pixie and Comet and Luna love them. And so every single time somebody came to look at the rig, they would come over.
They were our puppy sitters.
Puppy sit for us and keep them quiet while people were in our rig.
Yep. Dale was an amazing chauffeur.
He was our Uber driver.
Not that we ever expect to have chauffeurs or anything like that, but Dale was always willing to, you know, give us a ride somewhere or
show us around. Yeah.
Show us around and just help us make the week successful.
Actually, I guess he chauffeured me and Angela around because we were in the back seat. He got the front seat with the massage seats.
Yes, he has a new Ford F350. It's a 2022, and it just made me want that 450 even more. It really did. This week has just been like, Dale, if you're watching, as I was riding here, I was looking for my massage button in the Ram, and it just wasn't there, and I was very disappointed.
It was so funny. He went to go push the button. He's like, wait a minute, it's not there.
No massage.
Oh my goodness. Okay. But on top of that, they did so much more for us behind the scenes, and it's just amazing to have that much support.
What section were you in? We were in I.
We were in I.
And it was actually, there's only 10 RVs in this little corner spot on the backside of the track. And there was open field. It's kind of like where you first came in. Anybody that came in through the gate 7, you passed us basically.
Yeah. If you're in A, you went the other direction, but
everybody else, you went right by us.
Yeah. And then I is split up into 4. There's 4 little sections of I. So they're all divided, and so we were in I.
Yep.
But you were on H30, which means that you were in the center of the track. That's pretty cool.
Angela always made sure we were taking care of ourselves too.
Yeah, she made sure we ate.
We ate because we had little time to eat and to actually get a decent meal or drink anything. So
yes,
you guys are awesome.
And then we had Chris.
Huckleberry says, "I want that spot." No. Like we love that spot. We're already planning on next year's rally. Cool thing. All right.
No, we gotta get through this.
All right.
If we have time at the end, we'll talk about future
secrets
plans.
out. I know, but we have some plans. We have some ideas for the next rally.
Yep.
All right. Chris and Amanda, the Creps, you guys are amazing. We love you guys. And you're great friends.
If y'all don't know them, they also are on Instagram as Living Brave and Free. And they have 4 girls, and their girls and our kids like literally hung out the entire rally. And they did all the kid camps together. They did all the seminars together. Like they just went everywhere with each other. So it was pretty neat. And then we had Sean and Angela with their kids there as well.
Came down from Michigan.
And their kids actually like made friends and got out. And that's just
it's so cool to see.
Ooh,
like
Jinx. so cool
Continue.
to see. So cool to see how kids can step out of their comfort zone and make friends when there's that opportunity there, because there were 60 kids there, guys.
Yes.
Like, that's huge.
Yes.
I know it doesn't that doesn't sound like a lot because most schools have that in one grade, but there was 60 kids there for kids camp, and all these kids were able to make friends and feel included. And
well, considering the year before, I think there was like 12.
Yeah.
So significant growth in families with kids that joined the rally, and we're hoping that we can get even more next year.
Yep. And then we had Ken and Joe, Excellent Adventures with Hot Rod, and they came out and hung out with us a lot. And then they also had breakfast with me a couple of times. So that was really cool to be able to sit down and chit chat with them.
Yes.
And then we had Tanya and Phil Devereaux, they are the Mid-Atlantic rally coordinators. So if you're on the East Coast, any rally that touches water, one of the states that touches water, they have a hand in it. If they're not there personally, they help make that rally happen, and gave those rally wagon masters a leading hand. So they're pretty awesome.
I think we need a Florida Keys Grand Design rally. I'm just saying.
They said that if you want one, you have to put it on. Do y'all think he can do wagon master?
Oh my gosh. I don't know, but
I don't have the time.
Let's do this.
I don't have the time to be a wagon master.
Do it, yes. Florida Keys, that would be so sweet, but not in the summertime. Like we gotta get a good time of the year.
Yeah, we gotta figure out more. All right, and then there were so many more people. It's like we met so many people, like Denise and
Shane, obviously we can't can't even
like all of them.
Yeah. We would be here all day, all night, just naming names. It's just so amazing.
If y'all got a picture with us and you're on here, please post it either on Facebook or Instagram and hashtag us.
No, tag us at One Strange Adventure.
Or tag us.
The hashtags don't always show up for us, so it's kind of weird. It's hit or miss of whether we get to see them.
But I would love to have a copy of all those pictures.
But if you tag us at One Strange Adventure in your post, we will definitely get it.
Yeah.
So please, if you have pictures with us from the rally, tag us, because we would love to share that with the broader community.
Yep. All right, what's next?
All right.
Volunteer events.
So Keith and Rainey, if you don't follow them
on Instagram,
she mainly makes Instagram content. Keith does a really good job on YouTube. They're both hilarious and really cool people.
They're very fun and very energetic.
Yes.
And she loves Star Wars, especially Baby Yoda. But they are such good, kind-hearted people, and they volunteer everywhere they go.
I may have a lot of footage of Rainey just dancing in front of the camera as I tried to record the new rig.
Oh my goodness!
But they did the volunteer event, and
2 days.
So that volunteer event, it was really cool. It was a food bank. No, not a food bank.
It is. Well, it was. So it's like a food bank, but it's food restoration.
They create meals for like kids in the area.
So what they do is they take if you have say this rally and they have to provide food for everybody there. What?
Randy said I'd get a Grand Design Raffle Mile Alliance just to attend a Grand Design rally in the Keys. Be like, wait a minute, that was not the shape of anything else.
Does not look like a Grand Design.
You like the Elmo song.
That's
One
funny.
of these things just don't belong here.
Anyways, the food place, what they do is they take the leftover food from events like that, and as soon as the event is over, they'll take it down to the freezer trucks and they freeze it. And then once it gets back to the facility, they separate the food into portions and put them in little packing trays, and they take frozen food to the kids for the weekend. So they get 6 meals from Friday evening to Sunday night. They'll have 6 meals that they can eat on for the kids that don't have food.
Yeah, some of these kids aren't like they don't have meals to make it through the weekend, and so when they get to school, they look for these meals.
Well, and they said that the principal doesn't allow running in the school except for on Monday mornings, and that's because Monday mornings these kids are getting off the bus and literally running, hightailing it to the cafeteria to get their breakfast because they're so hungry. Yeah. So these kids get 6 meals to help tide them over for the weekend, and then they also get like the backpack program where they get the non-perishable like granola bars and things like that. Yep. On top of the frozen meals.
So let's talk about in the spirit of giving. While the rally was going on, they also had a silent auction, and that silent auction ran for 3 or 4 days.
4 days.
4 days. And so as money going in, you know, obviously how an auction works, but the cool thing, we were able to raise at the rally $17,500 to go to a charity.
Yep.
Because we raised $17,500, Winnebago said, we'll throw in 5,000, who is the parent company. And then Grand Design said, we'll throw in $5,000. So we raised $27,500 while at the rally.
Yep.
That is awesome. That's life-changing for people. Yep. So I just, that was such a cool thing between the volunteer events and the silent auction and all the money going to the charities and things like that. Like that is just, it's so much bigger than owners,
than just the rally.
The rally. So stuff like that.
You're going there for the seminar. Some people only go there to get their rig fixed because it is a free repair. And some people need that, and that's wonderful and it's great. But while you're there, you have the opportunity to touch so many other people, their lives and their stories, and even people that you are never going to actually lay your hands on, because like we packed like what 800 meals. Yeah. For those kids.
It was 807 meals that we packed in like 3 hours.
Yeah. And I mean, that's huge. Mm-hmm. So it is a good.
It's a lot of work, but it's so worth it.
Yeah. So if y'all get a chance to volunteer with one of these groups, please do. You won't regret it. It's a wonderful opportunity. Yeah. To do that. And then they also did a campground cleanup while they were there as well. Yep. And they organized
they went around and just walked the fairgrounds, and Keith and Rainey also organized bike rides for people just to kind of, throw some exercise in there.
Keep everybody active.
Which was awesome. I think we did 10 miles that day.
We did 10 miles, yeah.
My e-bike, I may have pedaled about a mile and a half. But
he did not get very much exercise.
But the e-bike did fantastic. So, I mean, just saying. In fact, I asked a couple people, like, what is that thing you're doing with your feet there? They just keep spinning around and around. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Keith said that we were like the tortoise and the hare because I was pedaling and being slower and Harold kept zooming past me. He's like, you guys are like the tortoise and the hare. I was dying. I was like, you're going to make me not be able to ride.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about the I Need a Grand Design just to attend these awesome events.
Yes.
Yes.
They do volunteer events everywhere. You don't have to be part of Grand Design just to do volunteer events, but it is a great opportunity while we're there.
Pedal assist is a wonderful thing. Yes, but better than pedal assist is the throttle.
Him and Nick are throttlers. Me and Michaela do pedal assist or no assist at all. But yeah, they're funny.
All right, so I'm actually we're gonna skip around. Like, let's talk about the CEO, Don Clark, the CEO of Grand Design, was so cool. Like he came and did a fireside chat. He played cornhole with people. He did a lot of like speeches.
He drove around in the golf cart.
He drove around in the golf cart, like going and look at people's RV. Like it was amazing for a CEO of a company like that. Like
actually, one of the dogs ended up knocking him over because he was loving on a dog, and the dog liked him so much. The dog actually knocked him over and curled in his lap.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But I just wanted to give a quick thing.
I can't remember who that was.
Like the community is awesome, but the people that work for Grand Design are pretty cool too. Yeah. So
do you want to talk about the plant guys?
Yeah.
So like, if you ever get to go on a tour of a factory,
he was signing people's rigs.
Oh my gosh, really? I didn't get to see that.
Who won cornhole? We missed it. Oh,
so he said he won cornhole because he got the medal.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure the other guys that were playing actually were the winners.
So David asked again, did you see the new 410 Grand Design Momentum? And the answer is yes. And we were that is next on our agenda.
Yep.
Because it's pretty cool.
So there's three rigs that we actually got to tour through without too many people in them. I had to wait my turn for the 410 because there was like 7 people.
It was obviously a highlight of the show.
Yeah. But we did get to tour that one. It's actually really cool. We did some video of it, so you will be seeing it come out. And
we got to ask Chad and Tara some questions about the rig.
So he's super excited. But on top of that, when you see the video, keep in mind that what we videoed was just a prototype. Their rig is not finished yet.
Yeah, there's still going to be some changes from even what we saw there.
So they're trying to tweak it and make it exactly the way that they want it, but they wanted to get something out there to show like what the floor plan was actually going to look like. So this is just a prototype, and they're taking it to the Hershey show. So if you're going to the Hershey show, it will be there.
Yep. So
it left the rally and went straight to
mark it on the calendar.
Yeah. And then we got to see a 2-bedroom solitude that Angela and Sean are very excited about.
Well, let's talk about the floor plan a little bit.
Okay.
I thought it was a really cool use of space. And when I first saw it in the video, I didn't know how I would feel about walking through the bathroom
to get
to the master bedroom.
Yep.
But being there, it was like, oh, this isn't bad at all. Like, so.
Sorry, that was a fly.
But this was actually a really cool concept.
Yeah. So it's almost like having the solitude that has the rear bedroom, because you go through the bathroom to get to the rear bedroom, but it's up front instead. And so it was actually really neat, and it had plenty of space in that it has a little dresser in the wall, as well as the one that stands on the floor. And so it actually utilizes a lot of the space that's missing.
Yep.
So it's pretty cool.
All right. So the next 2 RVs that we're going to tell you about were pretty cool. Nick came out of one saying, "Dad, like we need to talk about this," because Michaela, as you know, may be going to college pretty soon, and he was like, "I could get my own room. I can have my own bathroom," and so they had a solitude that had 2 bedrooms.
Well, that's what I was just talking about.
Not a bunk room. Bedrooms. It
like
had 2 master bedrooms with 2 full bathrooms.
Yeah, so it's almost like a mother-in-law suite.
And still had a lot of space in the middle.
Yeah.
It
had a huge living area, but it also had a loft that was the entire depth of that bedroom.
Yeah.
Too.
I think if you are a family with like maybe 1 kid, or even a smaller kid that could go up in the loft, but a teenager, I think that's a great floor plan. If you are even a couple and need an office, that place could be like, my head started going like, oh my gosh, I could build a desk in here. I could take this bed out. There could even be bunk beds here. Like I went straight into like what you could do with that space.
He went to redesign mode.
And it was pretty cool. Like there's so much you could do with that space.
And then we had to go into campers at the end of the night. We were looking for somebody, and we went into a couple of them just to look to see if someone was in there. And we ended up wandering into an Imagine.
Yeah, this Imagine. I walked in, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like
it doesn't look as big outside as the inside.
Whoa! I think that one's like 37 feet long. Like it is a big Imagine. And it had a rear living room with 3 couches, 2 opposing slides with the 3 couch setup with the TV that comes up in front of the rear windows.
The elevator.
Yep. And then a really nice dinette off the backside with a L-shaped kitchen around the dinette, and then a decent bathroom. I recorded this one because I was like, this is actually pretty cool. If we were looking at travel trailers, like that one would be on the list. If it was that nice.
Kids. Like you can't have that type of model and have kids with their own space. But
tell Nick that Mom isn't going to give up that side patio. No.
I already told him that. Unless they can design a solitude with a side patio.
Mike said yes. That Imagine was nice. That was a really nice Imagine. I was like floored. Legitimately like shocked when I walked in.
He went in and then he came back out. And he's like, guys, y'all have to come see this.
Yes.
So we did that. All right. Anything else? What else are we missing?
I think we pretty much covered everything.
So now we left the Grand Design Rally this morning. We actually stayed an extra day. If you end up staying an extra day, you just leave cash in an envelope in the drop box for the campground for your night, or a check for your extra night. Because we weren't ready to leave yesterday.
We had a sweet spot. And all of you that are saying you're going to take my spot next year, I will sit there for a month if I have to.
No, you won't, because there's a rally before us. Now you can try to be the first one in line.
Challenge accepted.
Oh my goodness. All right. So anyways.
Let's tell them what our idea was for next year's rally.
Oh, okay. So for next year's rally,
this isn't like in stone, but this is just kind of something we were thinking about.
Actually, it was Angela's idea.
Mm-hmm.
With Dale and Angela, because there's 2 Angelas in the chat, but it was her idea that we maybe do a meetup before the rally and then all go in together, so that we can actually like park near each other.
So we would announce a meetup ahead of the rally, but the thing is that everybody would have to get the same section. So or try to. So I mean, you could still come to the meetup, of course, and then go into another area. But we were just thinking it'd be cool to do a meetup and then actually go in as a caravan and be able to get to park with each other and kind of use that as to extend the meetup.
Right, because then like if you're only 2 sites down for me and I'm standing outside, it's easy to come out and have a chat instead of going through the entire camp.
Now we know that's a year away. There's a lot that's going to happen between then and now and then. But just something that we're kind of toying around with. I did see a comment that said Alaska 2023, and I do want to let you guys know, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it to Alaska.
Yeah.
The people that we were traveling with aren't going to be able to make it, and we were kind of hoping that we would go with them or banking that we would go with them because they're from Alaska.
Yeah. So they were actually going to be our tour guides and show us around on the back skirts of Alaska that most people don't get to see.
Yep.
And so I don't want to go without them, and they aren't going to be able to go for 2023. So we're going to try to go 2024.
Yep. We are going on a cruise.
Are we announcing that now?
I mean, I'm just saying at some point we're going on a cruise. Don't know when. It's going to be pretty cool. Can't take my RV, but it's gonna be fun.
He's letting go of all of our secrets, guys.
There's lots coming. We are staying busy. That is for sure.
So before we end the live chat, I did want to say that while we were at the rally, when you go through the tours, and I started this conversation earlier.
I think our rig got toured more than.
Can you stop interrupting me?
My bad.
Look, this is what he does when we record, and then y'all wonder why I don't talk that much. Just because he doesn't let me get a word in.
But you don't get to see it because I cut it all out.
Yeah, he cuts it all out. Anyways, the plant guys actually came around and asked people with Momentums how they like their rigs and what would we want to change and just ideas. And they came into ours. And because we said, well, we actually already changed ours. Would you like to see? And so they came in, and then one of the plant managers actually stayed in our rig for almost 2 hours?
2 hours later.
2 hours. And so people were wanting us to meet up with them. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I have 17 guys in my rig at the moment. I can't leave.
Pretty sure the entire Momentum plant line saw the inside of our rig.
Because they liked the ideas, they liked what we did, they wanted our feedback. They said that they have not redesigned the 399 since it came out, except for the bathroom, and that they only took out the cabinet that held the towels and made the shower bigger. That's the only change.
So they loved what we did.
Yeah, that's the only change that they have done.
So maybe you'll see some of that stuff. Maybe when they go to refresh the 399 at some point. So
they're hoping that they'll refresh it next year, but they don't know.
It'd be cool if they use some of our ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So anyway, we chatted with them for a long, long time. And then the next day, one of the guys actually brought back 4 more golf carts full of guys to see it because he wanted them to see it.
Plant manager, product manager,
design manager,
the
quality control tech,
lamination guy, the walls guy. They were all there. Yep. So we got to meet a lot of Grand Design people.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. A lot of staff there. All right, so let's Momentum ambassadors. Woohoo! Yeah, that's changing lanes, and those guys are awesome at what they do.
Yeah, I don't think they're going anywhere.
No, and I wouldn't want them to.
No, because we enjoy their content just as much.
We love those guys.
So,
all right, so let's open up the questions. Do you guys have any questions? Lay them down in the chat. Let's see what we can get into. And
was there any questions up above?
We've got another 5 minutes or so. If you have a question, make it easy, to make it easier for us to read it. Maybe put in all caps or something like that, or put a question mark before it. Something to kind of. I heard they had a Momentum 32G also. I'm not sure.
Is that the one with the little garage?
We didn't get to tour all of the rigs.
They were so crowded, so we didn't get to go in all of them.
Somebody said we had a spot but had to cancel it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hopefully you can make it next year. Hershey RV show. Are you going?
No.
We wish.
No, we're actually,
We thought about it.
We're working our way up to South Dakota, and then we are going to come back down into Colorado, and then down into Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta for New Mexico, and then from there we're going to actually be going over to Georgia for the Switch It Up Huddle, and then after the Switch It Up Huddle we'll be at the Grand Design Rally at the Florida-Georgia line, and then from there we'll be in Florida.
Yep.
Other than going back
actually, somebody just asked, will you be in the Utah Switch It Up Huddle? So we won't be there. The next one, we'll meet back up with Todd and Sheila at the Balloon Fiesta, and then we part ways for a couple of weeks, and then we meet them again at the Georgia Huddle.
Yeah, we were originally going to caravan across from there, but they travel faster because we have to stop the work.
5LE Whitney, is that?
Yeah, Whitney Church.
Yay, we're ready.
Yep, that's them.
Hope so, because we're ready, because we're heading to Wisconsin, then we're going to South Dakota, Colorado.
Yep. So we'll be caravanning with the Churchleys.
Back with the Churchleys. All right. Did you find a solution for your ceiling in the bedroom? Yes and no. So we have found that we can buy the channel stuff that we need.
So JD and Cassie have sent me a link for the channel trim that they used, and so we'll be getting that here shortly. And then she said, "Sure is, it's her."
Yay!
And then I think I'm just going to paint the ceiling once I get that trim, because we'll take all the other trim down, and then I'll just paint it and then put the new trim back up.
And then we saw Ken and Joe's reflection, and I just want to paint everything now.
Yeah, so Ken and Joe just painted all of their cabinetry white, and then they actually have green accent on some of the cabinets, and it looks in wood accent around, and it's amazing and beautiful. We've seen it on video, but it's nothing like seeing it in person.
Yep.
So pretty cool.
All right. So did you find a solution? We got that. Yay. We hope.
RV Your Way is coming to the Florida Huddle. We'll be there.
Yes, I believe we'll be there, right?
We're going to. I booked my tickets. Yeah.
Florida Huddle. We'll be there.
We'll be there.
What'd you think of the 410 Momentum? We loved it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful rig. We're gonna stick with our 399 because we do love our side patio.
I don't know if I could ever have a rig that doesn't have a side patio.
No.
If Harold needs the garage area or the back area for work, it means I can't use the back patio during the day while he's working, and I love to work out there. So I don't think I'd go back with the rig that doesn't have a side patio.
Whitney said your spot is ready if you want to keep driving west tomorrow. That's a long drive west. We got to break this up in chunks.
If we would have left the rally like Friday night or early Saturday morning, we probably could have made it, but we ended up staying. So we have to break up the drive.
But yes, to answer your question, we did love the 410.
Yes.
I think it's an excellent floor plan. I think they've put a ton of thought into it. You can see the Chad and Tara, and Lance, who is the Momentum designer, the three, I'm sure there was a lot of other input, but I'm sure they put a lot of time into it because it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and the guy from the product line actually said that Tara was in there a lot with her input and like visualizing exactly where she wanted things to go based on the feedback that people were giving them.
Yep.
So there's a lot of thought that's going into this rig, and they're listening to the Grand Design people, customers that want a new rig or want this rig in particular.
Are you guys going to the Tampa show in January?
We will be there.
We will be there. Hope to see you there. We painted our Imagine cabinets white. Oh,
it's right there.
Love it. Yes. I like the white. I love the light. It's got to be light.
I don't know if I would paint my actual cabinetry, just because there is so much in here, but definitely like the walls and the ceiling and things like that to make it a contrast would be nice. But we do have a lot of cabinetry in here.
Ken and Joe's excellent adventure. Sorry. Yeah, we were actually saying that a lot too to folks as they were walking out of our rig.
Every time somebody came to tour our rig, they either wanted a toy hauler, a side patio, or doodles. Like one of the three. I'm like, I'm so sorry. You're gonna leave wanting a something.
Yep. Hey, from outside of Ottawa, Canada.
Oh, hi.
Crazy Canadian couple. How's it going? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
4 weeks to get into our RV.
Woo.
And then we need a side patio on our reflection. Yeah.
I know. Like, I feel like they could make side patios work in more than just a momentum.
There's a smaller market for it, though, believe it or not. The $3.99 is actually, we were talking to them, the $3.99 sells better out in the West.
Yep. They said more people use it for side-by-sides and off-roading. And so that, of course, they use the side patio because the back is being used for the adventure vehicles.
And when you're out, you don't want to be sitting on the ground a lot, so they use it to be able to stay up off the ground.
Yep. Really just a West Coast thing, or a Midwest thing. So not that much east, and so he was really surprised to see that we had one on the East Coast.
Yeah. So. We love it. Absolutely love it. I would give up a slide for a side patio.
Right, that's what I told him.
So here's the thing: people ask us a lot about the side patio because it does take away from windows on one side. When you have the patio up, there's not a lot of natural light that comes in from the campsite. We do have one little window that's like over the oven, and then we have the window that's in the door, of course. But when the patio is up, like right now, there's not a lot of natural light coming in on this side. So that is the downside to it, I guess.
Yeah. And a lot of moms worry about not being able to see their kids playing on the campsite.
Because the big wall of windows isn't on that side.
But I told them, but if you're at a campsite that's nice enough for your kid to be outside playing, then it's usually nice enough to have that patio down.
And the side patio is a perfect place. It is a perfect kid pen.
It really is.
Or dog pen. Yeah.
Yep.
Safe travels, guys. It's always nice seeing you guys. It's great seeing everybody here too. Well, we don't get to see you, but we get to see your icons and your typing. So thank you for doing that.
Well, we are seeing them. It's just not face to face.
Yep. We're at 8:01. And we're over 80 people in the room still.
Oh, hi, people.
Hey, everyone. Give us a thumbs up. I see 65 thumbs there.
If you can. If you're on Apple TV, I know you can't. I'm so sorry.
Right. We have hundreds of Legos on our side patio as we speak. Yep. That's it.
How do you stop them from falling under the gate?
Because you're awesome. Thank you. You're pretty cool too. All right. Any other questions before we wrap it up? It is 8:02. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for over an hour.
I know y'all are amazing.
Yes.
And if I haven't said it again, thank you so much for your support.
And I say 8:02. It's 9:02 for a lot of you.
Well, yes, because we're an hour ahead. Or behind. We're an hour behind.
Have fun. Be safe. Oh, Connie.
Thank you, Connie.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Guys.
I do want to let you guys know, if you want to connect, we do have a Patreon account now where we do have different levels of membership. And we
Discord.
And Discord is actually connected directly to that. So you do get the opportunity to chat with us a whole lot more.
Yes.
And we would love to be able to connect with you a little bit better. If you get a chance, check it out. If it's not for you, that's cool. We appreciate the support anyways, with you just giving us the thumbs up and liking our videos and watching the content and sharing. So no obligation there, but just wanted to throw it out there in case you guys were interested.
Oh, Annie's coming to Georgia Huddle. We look forward to seeing you there too.
Yay.
And Max and Annie.
Cool. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here.
Thank you guys so much.
Have a great evening and safe travels.
Enjoy your holiday weekend.
Yes, get an extra day off of work.
That's not what this weekend's about. My gosh. He's so terrible, guys.
Bye, everyone.